Hello, I am Christy Muro, and this video is part of a training I created for new SAP Business One users. Go to my YouTube channel to find all the videos. In this video, I will show you the 4 working modes in SAP Business One: add, find, update, and confirm modes. And I will show you how to enter and update documents and how to navigate between documents using the navigation arrows. So in a previous video, I have shown you the different structures of the SAP windows. So today I'm going to open one of them. I'm going to open the item master data. So I'm going to go to inventory, item master data. And when I open an SAP screen, I have 4 different modes to work on the screen. I'm going to start with the add and find mode. And to be able to change between this find and add mode, in the toolbar we have these 2 icons, the find mode and the add mode. So here I am in the find mode, and if I want to create a transaction, I can click on add, and now I am in the add mode. So as you can see here, between these 2 icons, I am able to switch between find mode and add mode. The add mode allows me to enter new data in the application. And in the find mode, the system retrieves existing data, and then from there we can view and update the display record. So for example, if I want to find an existing item, then I need to be in the find mode. So I'm going to click on the find mode, and now as you can see, everything is yellow, which it means I am able to find any item master data using one of these fields. So right now I know the item code, so I'm going to type it, and I'm going to click on find. So this is a way to find a new record. So again, I click on find mode, I type the item code, and I press enter. Now, what if I want to create a new item master data? So I need to change to add mode. So I'm going to click on add mode, and now the system is ready for me to enter the information. So I'm going to start typing the information. So I'm going to type the item code. And right now, that's the only mandatory fields, the item number and item description. So I'm just going to press on add to create the item. Now I want to see the item that I just created. What do I need to do? I need to change to find mode, type the item code, and click on find. So these 2 icons allows me to move between find and add mode. So again, if I want to create a new item, I need to click on add. But if I want to find an item, I need to click on find. So we have seen how the find and add mode works. Now let's work with the update mode. So first I'm going to find one of the items. So once I have the item here, let's see that I want to change the description. So I'm going to go ahead and change the description. Now, do you see here at the very bottom, we have the update button, because it means I have modified something in the item master data, and now I want to save it to the database. So I'm going to click on update, and now the information is saved. So this is the item master data. I'm going to close it. Now let's open a customer. So I'm going to business partner master data, and same thing, we have the add and find mode. So right now everything is yellow, which it means I am in the find mode. So now, how do I know that I am in the find or add mode? There's 2 ways to see it. If there are a lot of fields that are in yellow and the bottom says find, it means I am in the find mode, which it means whatever information I type here, the system is going to try to find that customer. Now I'm going to change to add mode. Now do you see, I don't see the yellow fields. The button says add, which it means whatever I type here, the system is going to create a new record. And another way to see it is that right now I am in the add mode, so the add mode is gray out. And if I change to the find mode, now the find mode is gray out. And so now let's find out a customer. So I'm going to type the customer code and press find. So this is a way to find a customer. Now I'm going to create a new customer. What do I need to do? I need to change to add mode. So I'm going to click on add, type the customer code, I don't need to fill out the rest of the information, so I'm just going to click on add. Now I want to retrieve the customer that I just created. What do I need to do? I need to change to find mode, type the customer code, and press find. So now I'm going to close it. So we have seen how to find and add customers and vendors, and now let's talk about transactions. So I'm going to go to the sales order screen. So I'm going to go to sales order. And same thing, here we're going to have the find and add mode. So from here, I am able to switch between find and add mode. It's doing the same thing that it did in the master data. When I click on find, the system highlights some fields in yellow, which it means these are the fields that are available for me to find a sales order in this case. Here at the bottom, we have the find button. And if I click in that button, now the screen is ready for me to enter the data for creating a new transaction. So let's find out a sales order. So I'm going to change to find mode. And here, if I know the sales order number, I can type the number here. So I'm going to type the sales order number and click on find or press enter in the keyboard. And the system is going to retrieve the sales order. Now let's create a new sales order. So I need to switch to add mode. So I'm going to click on the add mode icon. I select the customer code. I type the delivery date, and then I'm going to select the items. Change the quantity, select the tax code, and then when I am ready to create the document, I just need to click on add. Here we have different ways to create a document, but I will explain that later. So I'm going to click on add and view. And now we have the transaction in the system. So let's say that I want to create a new transaction. What do I need to do? Without closing the screen, I can just click on add mode, and now I can enter the information for the new transaction. But then from here, let's see that before creating a new order, now I want to find my previous transaction. I can, again, click on find and type the sales order number and click on find. And now if I want to update the information, same thing. I just need to update it and click on update. So let's see that we have the sales order and I want to change the quantity to 200. Do you see that the system changed from OK to update mode? If I click on update, the system is going to update the information in the database. And finally, we have the confirm mode, which you're going to see the OK button here. And basically, this is just to confirm the data and to close the screen. So if I click on OK, the system is going to close the screen. Now I'm going to open the customer master data again to show you something. And this is a very common issue that new users do. So let's say, for example, that I want to find out a customer. I am in a find mode. So then I'm going to start typing the customer code and click on find. And here I have the information for this customer. But let's see that now I want to find out another customer. The customer name that I want to find out is, for example, Maggie. So if I start Maggie, do you see at the very bottom, now we have the update button. Why? Because now the thing that I'm doing is I am updating the customer C88A to have a new name. Why is this happening? Because I forgot to click on find mode to be able to find another customer. So the thing that I'm doing is updating a customer. So I'm going to cancel because no, I don't want to update this customer. So the right way to do it is, again, I'm going to go to the customer. I am in the find mode, so I want to find a customer. I type the customer code. Oh, this is not the customer that I wanted to see. What do I need to do? I need to click on find again, type the information, and then press on find again. And now the customer is finding the new customer. So again, if I am in this screen and I start typing here, the system is not going to find another customer. The system is going to update this customer. So now I'm going to go to sales order to show you the navigation arrows. So these navigation arrows allows me to navigate between objects of the same type. So for example, here I am in the sales order. Right now I am in an add mode, but I'm going to click on this previous record and the system is going to show me the sales order number 2090. If I click again on the previous record, now the system is showing me the 2089. If I click again, same thing, is going to go to the 2088. Now I want to see the 2089, then I need to click on the next record. And if I want to go to the last transaction that was created in the system, I can click on last data record. In this case was the 29. But if I want to go to the first sales order created, I click on this first data record and the system is going to open the sales order number 1. So again, these 4 arrows allows me to navigate between objects of the same time. So if I am in the sales screen, I am able to navigate between all the sales orders. If I am in the purchase order screen, I will be able to navigate between all the different purchase orders. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching.